Hey everyone, it is Robyn Ellis from inspiredrobyn.com coming to you today from my home office. And as I indicated last night in my little post, when enough is my topic for today. And that being said, it goes about me making some big changes and actually taking some action. And I talked about this all year. And this is where it's like come to a point of enough is enough. And that is that it's time to actually do all these things that I keep preaching that I'm going to do and take action. Because I'm tired of turning around and look, there's a pile of stuff there. These books have never been touched. I've got all these little notes on my boxes to say I want to do this and sort through that. And that was a couple of months ago that I did that, and I haven't taken any action whatsoever. Yes, I've been taking action on other things. It's time to get focused. It's time to declutter. It's time to get rid of that crap and actually take some action and feel good. Because this is not how I want my home office to be. This is not how I want to run my business. I don't want to have that distraction. And another example is I've got two pairs of shoes that I've been trying to sell for months now. Shoes that I bought brand new, the lady wouldn't return them the day that I bought them. And I've never worn them because they never fit me properly. And I might as well just donate the things. So, there's just stuff that's lying around, stuff that I've had on my to-do list that I wanted to action for a long time and I haven't got to it yet. So I just signed up for a course that I'm doing all about getting rid of my money blocks and my abundance blocks and all that kind of thing. And I did my first exercise yesterday, and the big thing that came out of it for me is, hang on a minute, I'm not taking care. Like, who am I showing up as? Who am I being by allowing my crap to still hang around me? It's kind of like that, for me, I feel it's a bit like that Charlie Brown cartoon. I've got the dirt and all that flying around me, and I'm not feeling like I am being totally the person that I want to be. And so I do a lot of personal development. Someone else asked me the question today, and I'll share it now, and I'm going to do a blog on this in the future, probably this evening. Things that I subscribe to personal development wise. Well, obviously I'm in a personal development business, so I do the course that I promote daily, and the different courses, listen to audios and all that kind of thing. The first book that I ever got that really was personal development related, I'm going to go through my little library down here of my favorite books, was this one. This is The Journey by Brandon Bays. Now, I picked this book up, it would have been in 2007, and it was just after I was married and just before I knew, or I had the episode that diagnosed my MS. I was feeling headachy and not feeling so fantastic, and we were on a little weekend away, me and Craig, and I went into this little bookshop and I found this book. I remember we bought Harry Potter for the first time that same day. So that was the first time I bought Harry Potter books, and I also got this book, and I've got the CD with all the meditations and all that. It's an extraordinary guide for healing your life and setting yourself free. So that's when I first started really looking at personal development. And obviously then the next book, I think, after being diagnosed with MS would have been You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. I've got the CDs set here, so I've got the audios as well as the book, which the book is in my daughter's room because she loves that book. It's something, I don't know, she's gravitated towards. And I think after that, I got this one, which is Ask and It Is Given, Esther and Jerry Hicks. I got that one next. This was before starting a personal development business. And I've really read that, and I don't think it really sunk in. I've read it twice now, and I'm looking forward to a third read of that because I didn't understand it. And what's happened is since I started making it my business to be in personal development and really study it and become a product of what we do here and really grow and evolve. When I've read books again, they've actually made more sense. The other, another really good book that I loved is this one, The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer. I picked that up at the MS retreat. They had a really cool bookshop there. Love that book. And obviously, I've read other books too, but I have not in recent times. Things like Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, and what's this one? The Alchemist. That's a good one. And because Craig was into Jim Rohn when I first met him, we've got the 5 major pieces of life to the life puzzle and a few other of his books through other businesses that I'd attempted. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the business school for people who like helping people. Thing is, though, you can have all these books, right, and you can read them all. It comes down to actually applying them, and sometimes it's up to when the student is ready. You'll sort of find that the teacher appears and it starts to sink in. The thing too is also that you want to be actually following and taking the advice of what's in the books, and sometimes we have a lot of fears, like I was talking about yesterday, and fears and hold back on actually taking action and doing something about what it is that you're wanting to change, and getting uncomfortable. And a lot of what you read in these books is going to get you uncomfortable. So you really want to let go of that and, take some advice and really do some of the things that resonate with you that you learn in these books and follow through. Like I'm doing the declutter right now. That's following through on the first activity of this course that I've just signed up for. And it's something that I did a different course earlier in the year, and I'm constantly wanting to do courses, be it free courses or paid courses, or following other people that are in this line of, self-growth and expansion. You want to actually do the exercises, like in the programs that I work with, and will work with people who sign up with me with. There's a lot of exercises that you do, and then at the end of the day, no one can make you do them. It's up to you to do them, and that's when the change starts to happen, is when you start making the little incremental steps to change your behaviors and change things in your life that you're not happy with, and start making the little moves and showing, I guess, the universe, or showing life what it is that you want. So take those little steps. And like I said yesterday, surrounding yourself with the influencers. And today is Wednesday. It's my Inspired Influencer Day. So surrounding yourself with the influencers, set the intention out there to find the person that's going to be your mentor. Find a mastermind group that you can join that resonate with you and what you're trying to create and work on in your life. So there you'll start to see. I would love to come back and show you the changes that I make incrementally over the coming weeks, months, etc. I'm actually doing it now. I was all talk at the beginning of the year. I noticed some things that I did do, and it's obvious that the momentum hasn't happened because I stopped doing it. So I am determined now. Sometimes you've got to hit, and I plugged into another little mentor group last night. You've got to hit that. Enough is enough, and draw the line in the sand, slam your hand down on the desk, bang. I'm sick of this. It's time to change things up, and I'm going to do it. I am doing it now. Today is the day. It's changing. The whole way that I'm organizing my business and everything. It's obviously I've tried a few things, and it hasn't quite worked for me, and it's just a matter of, this is what entrepreneurs do. This is what people that are change makers do. This is what people that are, sick and tired of the same old crap going on all the time. They find solutions and they get busy changing things up and making the solution work for them. And what works for me might not work for you. So it's a matter of trial and error. It's a matter of getting ideas and pointers of other people that do the same sort of thing, and really following through with connecting with people that may give you pointers. But there's gurus out there. Everyone claims to be a guru and all that kind of thing. Just be selective and just pick, in your gut. And I know in my gut who I like to be influenced by, and the things that make me want to change, or things that make sense to me. And inside of me, it's listening to inside of you and what you want most importantly. And also, seeking out the people that are going to help you through whatever it is that you're wanting to change. They're going to show up as soon as you start, putting it out there that that's what you want to change, drawing that line in the sand, that I've had enough of circumstance and what's going on right now, and I'm ready to change. And I do understand the lighting is really bad in here today. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. I know there was one person that came on live. I don't know who you were, but if you're watching the recording, I hope that you got a little bit out of it. Do leave comments below if you've got any. And yeah, just watch this space. I'm drawing that line in the sand, and I'm making a lot of shifts right now, and it's really kind of cool. And it all comes from just working on yourself and, getting into that place of creation and creating your life by your design. So if you're wanting to learn more about me or work with me, you're on the right page. Click on the top of this little Facebook Live and you can get notifications as to when I'm online. And yes, I aim to get better at scheduling more regular appointment times for when I'm going to show up online and, give you some words of wisdom, words of inspiration, maybe answer your questions that you might have. So pop any questions you might have to me in the comments on my posts, or message me anything that you'd like to learn more about, personal development wise, even marketing wise, because I'm in that side of things as well, like learning how to do Facebook Lives, for example, learning how to blog. That you'll start seeing more blogs from me, because that's something that's beating me up, is the fact that I had this set intention that I wanted to do more writing and that sort of thing, and I haven't been doing that. So part of this is making that space to have the inspiration and just get into it and, put my head down and create that space where I feel inspired to write and do that sort of thing. And, sometimes you just don't feel the inspiration, but if you create the environment for it, then you're going to be in a better place to do it. So that's my goal. That's my intention. And that's very shadowy and my skin looks terrible in this video. But anyway, let's just ignore that. I'm real. I'm authentic. You've got me in my work clothes and I'm getting busy, getting dirty, getting it done. So hope this inspires you to get something done that you have been putting off and off for a long time. Anyway, see you again. Bye for now.